Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we discuss Chris Sims picking the Eagles to finish first in the NFC. Mind you, he was the one that had Jalen Hurts as the 25th best quarterback going into the season. We talk about that. We talk about the funniest Eagle. Yes, out of all the Eagles, who's the funniest? We also talk about CJ Gardner-Johnson coming to Philly and already saying, put some respect on my name.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And before we get into it, I want to tell y'all, today is my littlest's birthday. He just turned 3 years old. But guess what else turned 3 years old? The Philly Talk podcast. It's my anniversary. We got the birthday party going downstairs. It's almost over. I've been taking a couple shots, but I still want to drop content. So salute to the 3-year anniversary of the Philly Talk podcast. I love y'all. Now, before we get into it, help your boy out. Hit the like. It's free, easy, and it goes a long way. Subscribe and ding the bell. You know all this stuff. Plus, there's some links in the description. Check them out. Live chat, Philly sports, trips, going from Philly or Allentown to Washington for Week 3's game. Let's get into it. So, Chris Sims said the Eagles will finish first in the NFC. That's crazy. Coming from a guy who thought Jalen Hurts was the 25th best quarterback coming into the 2022 season. Here's his actual take. I'm not going to click in the John Clark article. Chris Sims, NFC playoff predictions. They got the Eagles number 1, San Fran number 2, Tampa Bay Buccaneers number 3, Green Bay Packers 4, Los Angeles Rams 5, the Dallas Cowboys 6, and the New Orleans Saints at 7, the last wild card spot. Interesting. I want to know your thoughts. Again, I think the Eagles are going to win 11, 12 games. That's what I got us at. But we do got upside to get more. We got upside to get more. People are trying to make us feel like we shouldn't be confident in our team. Why not? We won 9 games and we did this, that. Now, things got to gel. But these are guys who have already done it. And they've done it at a high level, but they're still young and they're going to get better. They're still not in their prime. A.J. Brown, not in his prime. Goddard, not in his prime. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, not in his prime. Hassan Reddick, not in his prime. Too many people who've shown they could do it in the NFL and still have a chance to get better. So I'm liking this. It's crazy how Chris Sims, he must be saying the roster is so good it's going to carry Jalen, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. He does have us winning the NFC. Not just the East, but the NFC. That's crazy. Now, I want to get into a couple things. Let's pull up this real quick. Let's be honest. They're all hilarious, according to the Philadelphia Eagles Twitter. Now, they ain't put this on YouTube, and I thought it was so funny. You got to hear it. They ask, who is the funniest Eagle? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section who you think is the funniest Eagle just by hearing them talk on Mic'd Up and this, that, and the third. But listen to this video.
Funniest on the team.
It's Lane!
Well, it's definitely not him.
You don't think it's Lane?
Are we laughing at him or with him?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Both.
I think it's
Definitely not yo.
Slay's up there. It ain't you. Slay probably funniest on the team behind me.
It's either JD or Sweaty.
But y'all don't be around Jay Hurts like I do.
I don't.
He be saying some crazy shit.
I think it's me though. It's me.
He's hilarious.
I gotta go with James. My name clean ball head.
My name James, and I got a ball head.
JB one of the funniest dudes, man. He might not talk like he the funniest dude on the team.
I might be second now.
Nah, Slay the funniest.
Hey, they're all funny. But I love the Eagles media. I love the camaraderie in this group. Look at CJ Gardner-Johnson, just got here. And he's chilling with the homies. My man said, my name James, and I got a bald head. For those who watch the old school YouTube, remember that. I got a bald head. He used to do some crazy stuff. Hey, man, that's crazy. You got to love the camaraderie of these guys. Now, let's get to the respect talk when it comes to CJ Gardner-Johnson. Just watch the tape. This is what he said. Bro, look at my film. Stop going off what others write. I can play any position. I talk the talk and I walk the walk. This is a tweet by one CJ Gardner-Johnson that he can play any position. And the crazy thing is, if you do watch the tape, which I know a lot of y'all do, y'all Eagle fans we are next level fans. Next level fans. We watch everything. We absorb everything. We go the extra mile. For sure. And this guy is shown flashes at blitzing, tackling the running backs, guarding bigger defenders, catch-up speed, a lot of things. He is versatile. That's why we made the trade. He's 24. A DB's prime is between the age of 24 and 28. He's going to get better. All that being said, this is how he feels, and he should. The crazy thing is, look at this. I just tweeted this about a couple minutes ago. He built for Philly, hashtag Eagles. Look what it said. So Josh Sweat, truther, shout out to him. CJ Gardner-Johnson changed his banner to a screenshot of Brandon Lee Gowton's article on him, dead. The article says a lot of good stuff. However, Brandon Lee Gowton tried to say that his man-to-man coverage is below average. He uses his athleticism and speed to catch up to defenders, but he gets fooled with his eyes. A lot of good stuff in the article. Said the Eagles won the trade, this, that, and the third. But CJ Gardner-Johnson saw that, and he said, I'm going to take that and I'm going to wear it. My man screenshot below average and put it at his banner. Look at this. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Banner says below average because Brandon Lee Gowton said he's fast, he's this, he's that, but that's all, folks. But he said that his man-to-man coverage is below average. Whether it's true or not, my man felt it, and he's wearing it. And I can't wait to see him go out there every day and just play the way you want a guy to play in the city of Philadelphia. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. This is what Brandon Lee Gowton said to respond at. Wow, I'm so owned for praising the the CGJ trade and saying the Eagles got a pretty good player. Again, he called him a pretty good player. I'm not saying you gotta say this man's a superstar because I don't think he is yet. But the below average take man-to-man coverage, he was a top 3 slot corner last year. Listen, we can't just throw Avonte Maddox to the wayside. The way he was able to guard the bigger and small defenders that went in and outside the slot. Like, he can't guard a bigger defender outside because there's too much, well, it's less room, but the route tree that they run on the outside is different. Avonte's quick enough and slick enough to get inside a guy. He's not physical enough to battle. The outside is the physical routes. The inside is the sleek routes. So even if you got a big guy in the slot, Avonte can handle it because he don't have to match his physicality. He can match his sleek and speed and quickness, the twitch, which big guys don't have. It's not as easy to get physical on a slant route that it is on a comeback route or a go route. All that being said, I don't believe he's a below average. I mean, at worst, you can call him an average. And so CJ Gardner-Johnson said, watch the tape. I can play anywhere. I just don't talk. I walk the walk. Also, don't ever call me below average. So again, if you look at my man, go on Twitter right now. Go on Twitter right now. His banner says below average. Follow your boy on Twitter at Philly_Mike25. I literally just talk that talk and I walk the walk. We trashing Cowboy fans, Washington fans, Giant fans, and we talking only good things about our birds. Only good thing about our birds. The season is about to be upon us. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Put some respect on CJ Gardner-Johnson. Who's the funniest Eagle? And Chris Sims said Jalen Hurts is one of the worst, 25th. But the Eagles are going to win the NFC? Maybe he don't really believe that Jalen Hurts is that bad. I don't have Jalen Hurts as a top 15. I had Jalen Hurts at 17. And I can hear the argument because of the passing last year. You can put him anywhere from 17 to 20. But you still got to factor in the legs. Whether you believe whether you believe a quarterback should run that much or not, you can't stop. You can't not factor that. Lamar Jackson is in the top 10 in quarterbacks. But if you just look at his passing, he's not a top 10 passer, but a player in general. Lamar took the steps to become a passer. I think Jalen Hurts can follow suit. I think when they both came into the league, Hurts is already above Lamar as a passer. Maybe not a rocket arm, but the other things. Jalen Hurts is just turned 24 too. Let's see what this year has to offer. All that being said, shout out to 3 years of my son, Aiden. Long hair, don't care. If you've been rocking with the Philly Talk podcast for a minute, you already seen sometimes I put him on my lap when he sneaks upstairs. Long hair, don't care, turned 3. And the Philly Talk podcast turned 3 is only a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm going to take it for y'all because you know why? I love y'all. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. 3 years, 24,200 subscribers. And if you the reals of the real, click that bell for live streams and videos. Salute to y'all. That's a baby shot. We out. Peace.